All right, start with your Turk. We'll start with your Turk.
I think no one has given this guy enough credit. Dwayne Harris from the Cowboys.
He's fast.
Like he almost had 2 returns for touchdowns by 5 yards.
And he set up the second touchdown with his.
It was everywhere, and he's wide receiver by position. So I mean, he's getting his opportunities where he can, and that game is not obviously that game without him. He flew down the field and had the first tackle. I was like, this guy's everywhere. He's making tackles and he's returning kicks.
Can't argue with it.
Yeah, so like it made it where it was just an easier game for the Cowboys, that they didn't have to put up a fight and have to put up with RG3 possibly getting something in the end.
Turk of the Week is the current and former coach of the Philadelphia Eagles. Andy Reid turning around the Chiefs. We thought he was a good coach. A lot of people doubted him because sometimes a coach stays too long in a city and somehow loses his energy, his mojo, whatever, and you just got to bring him to another environment. And that's exactly what happened with Andy Reid. Andy Reid's always been a great coach, bringing so many of those teams that were
Same thing happened with Shanahan and what? Oh, no.
That's right. Not so much. But I never liked Shanahan. Was bringing so many of those teams to the NFC Championship game. Now from 2-14 to 6-0, and then Chip Kelly. People go, I don't know if that Chip Kelly stuff will work in the NFL. We're professionals here. Screw you, okay? It's totally going to work. And actually, the Eagles have a better chance of winning their division than the Chiefs do, but that's because of the Broncos. And so I think that they're both headed to the playoffs, and I think the Eagles are better off, and I think the Chiefs are monumentally better off.
I'm going to go with former Notre Dame Fighting Irish tight end, but he transferred to UCLA, former UCLA Bruin, Joseph Foria, who, this is a guy undrafted. He's 6'7", so I don't know why he was undrafted. And he was good. He was a big recruit at Notre Dame, and he was good at UCLA, so he didn't get drafted. 6'7", like in this league where he caught 3 touchdown passes yesterday because he's 6'7", and he has great hands. He's got 4 touchdowns on the year, maybe 5. He may have had 2 before. He's a tremendous goal line threat. If he bulks up and does the other things, I presume the tight ends are supposed to do, learn how to run block. I don't know that he can't, but I'm going to guess that's why he wasn't drafted, because you knew he was 6'7". And, he caught a long one. He caught a couple of short ones. He was huge.
I think he's caught a touchdown in every game. Maybe not one. Maybe there's only one he hasn't had.
I think he has 5 touchdowns on the year, actually. And he's good. And you go undrafted, you have 32 teams pass on you through 7 different rounds, and then you score 3 touchdowns in your 6th NFL game. God bless Joe Foria, Turk of the Week.
God bless. All right, Jerk of the Week.
Jerk of the Week, I'm going to go with the reverse of JR's Turk of the Week. Redskins special team coach Keith Burns, who not only had following a bye week, where the Redskins special team has been suspect through the first 4 weeks. If there's ever a time, okay, this is where we tighten things up, they loosen things up. The special teams looks horrible, right? Missing the field goal, giving up the 2 big returns, not getting one nice return of your own. At one point, the Redskins on a punt cleared the guys away, and the ball hit off a Cowboy special team player. But the Redskin guy so obviously pushed him into the ball. Like, everything about them is goofy. And then Keith Burns got a 15-yard penalty on him because he caused the referee to run into him because he was on the sideline. It didn't matter, right, as it turned out, but it was super goofy. Like, the coach was on the field and ran into a referee, and it's just Shanahan almost hit the guy too. They were both out on the field because it was during the touchdown return. Yeah. It was during the punt return. They're like, he was super embarrassing.
7 yards, so no one was going to catch him anyway.
You knew the Redskin offense was struggling. The defense is among the worst in the league. It turns out the special teams are. That's why at 1-4, the Redskins may only be 2.5 games out of first place in the NFC East. They might as well be 0-6, chasing the Broncos at 6-0. They're done. I'd be stunned if they won 7 games this year. I'm so pleased I didn't make the Redskins over 8.5 bet, which I thought about.
I had a Jerk. It's just I figured it was too obvious because I knew we were going to talk about it anyway. But I'm going to go a little further with it. The Texans fans.
Yeah, that's a fair one. Somebody needs to make them the Jerk of the Week.
Because I'm going to add it to my prediction.
Yeah, we can jump ahead and steal mine, by the way. That was going to be mine. But mine's a little bit more sophisticated. Go ahead.
No, I think I'm going to give you some nuance to it. I'm going to make a prediction. I'm going to make a Junk-like prediction and totally take everything you're going to say.
Okay.
What's going to happen now? They're getting fingers wagged at them. You got players saying, I can't believe this is our fan base. Fuck you. All this stuff. Arian Foster was pissed. Everyone's upset. Brian Cushing was upset. So the fans now are sitting back and they're a little bit embarrassed. The ones who did, which was a lot of them, which was most of them. Let's just say it. So whenever Schaub, when he comes back, they're going to be like, oh, Matt Schaub, we love you. Whoa. And they're going to go crazy. And Matt Schaub's going to be there like, oh, look at the Texans fans making up for that that horrible display a few weeks ago. Whenever he's back, and then they're gonna act like they really like the guy, and they're really sitting there, really just still dislike this guy. They're fake. They're liars. Hate you.
So the jerk of the week is both the Texans fans, but also to whoever is playing quarterback for the Texans. Because apparently you can't see any oncoming defenders. Score the touchdown. You know what? Just run it. Just give it to Arian Foster or Ben Tate every time, right? So, look, the fans are, of course, he got injured, so that's why they're jerks. If he hadn't gotten injured, they booed Matt Schaub all day long, right? You should boo him, right? But for Christ's sake, with the pick sixes, stop it.
5 straight games. Have you ever booed in your life?
Oh, I'm sure I have.
I've never booed. I never will.
Yeah, that's because you're a liberal, okay?
Who boos? Literally, this is what booing is: standing up and going, "Boo!" Who does? You look like a moron.
You booed opposing teams, or are you talking about just
I
your
don't
team?
boo.
No, he doesn't boo.
Boo.
You definitely boo opposing.
You're a bum.
No, he eats sushi and drives a Volvo and reads the New York Times.
I don't boo. You know why?
He doesn't boo, it's unsophisticated.
I've evolved. That's why I don't boo.
Okay. No, in the heat of the game, I get full meathead. I'm like, go, let's go.
Oh, yeah, no, against the other
That's
team.
not booing.
I've never booed my own team. I thought we were going there, but I've never, like, as bad as some teams I've seen in person have been. I never booed them. I booed another team that's taunting the fans or something, or
You
doing something
might as well be from Houston.